my DLC choices every week, but I have a captive audience. I'm going to take advantage of it. And now we're going to be jumping into this matchup here. It looks like it's going to be a Ness versus Ganon, which is going to be an interesting matchup. The Ness makes me think we're looking at Mr. Purple, and coming out from the side of Ganon, going to be Smekcledorf.
Alrighty, so we're going to see a Ganon on deck. I believe you saw a Ganondorf much earlier. So now I'm curious to know how Smekcledorf will try to navigate around a lot of the walls that Ness puts forth, obviously through the PK Fire. Also, I think Magnet can be annoying because Ganondorf is a big body.
Yeah.
And then, ooh, great DI, avoiding the Tipper F smash.
Oh, the chase. All right, guys, somebody keep track of how many times Mr. Purple PK fires, because that was already like 10. So somebody might want to take some notes here and keep an eye on how many times he does that. That very mild stage spike almost took that entire stock from Smekcledorf.
All right, good fair coming out. Okay, this is either a great thing for Mr. Purple or a bad thing, because Marquette could just kill.
Oh!
Okay, good thing.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That was a toss-up to say the least, but Mr. Purple there with the stage spike there onto Smekcledorf, able to get rid of that first stock, and we're definitely seeing Smekcledorf struggle a little bit with, like you called them, these walls that Mr. Purple is setting up.
Yeah, certainly. And I think what makes it especially hard for Ganondorf isn't just the fact that he has to deal with, like, not being able to dash forward, but also, a lot of the time when Smekcledorf is trying to go for side B tech chase, it just doesn't work. Like, it gets halted by the side B, so he has to rely on burst options such as down B, and sometimes even like just full hopping to the flat just to get safety. That can be very tough.
Yeah, it can definitely be difficult. Now that we're taking a look at these teams, kind of, once again, these players going toe-to-toe, Smekcledorf, if they're able to take even a one-stock victory, they can tie it up. If they can take a 2 or more stock victory, then they're able to take the lead here. But Mr. Purple already trying to find that second stock, 154%, a great shield. The up smash is going to be able to catch Mr. Purple above stage. They're above Ganon, and now... Oh, gonna get caught out by the foot as well. Ooh. Into that wizard kick, able to find that elimination onto Mr. Purple. Now, all of a sudden, in a deficit. This Ness is probably starting to panic a little bit, but grab back throw across the stage and panic no longer. We are reset at 1 stock, 0% for the both of them.
Yeah, I might just say that was a great sock from Smekcledorf. I saw, I think it was a clip jump with the down tilt and then the wizard's foot to cover horizontal recovery. That is exactly how you want to do it. You want to cover that horizontal. And if they're falling down, that's where you go for runoff nair or dare.
Oh!
Dare?
Be into dare there. That is disgusting coming out from Smekcledorf. Able to rack up an insane amount of damage in the blink of an eye. Gonna use that PK Thunder, trying to find some kind of stage spike or combo onto Smekcledorf, but not gonna be able to do that yet. The turnaround dash attack forcing Mr. Purple off stage once again. 91 to 105, and I'll tell you folks, Ness is insanely light, way lighter than a Ganondorf, so he's definitely at a mild deficit here. Oh! What a read. Sometimes it really do just be up smash city, and that's all it takes.
He really does own that up smash.
Yeah, that was a pretty disgusting turnaround there. We see the PK Fire is gonna miss, and it looks like Smekcledorf is trying to bait out at least one more. Gonna miss that dare, trying to find a little bit more damage, a little bit more pressure, and then surprise! And you're caught right in the middle of Ganondorf. You've got nowhere to run. I wish that dare would have connected, because I like that move a lot, both from him and Captain Falcon. It's essentially the same move, just a little bit slower for Ganon. And now I am very excited to see once again just. Nowhere to run, nowhere to air dodge, nowhere to shield. You were just wrong place, wrong time. Mr. Purple sent to the graveyard there in that first matchup.
You know, I gotta say, I really like the adaptation of just jumping over the PK Fires as opposed to forcing burst options and kind of just shielding all the time, because sometimes it's actually a bad idea to just shield projectiles just because it's constant shield damage, and like you're stuck in shield stun. So sometimes it's great to just rely on jumps. Even if that is risky on its own, you're skewing the risk by mixing it.
Absolutely. And something of note, it's like I said, oh, you'll need a one-stock win to tie it up. Take a look at the score, folks. Bottom left of your screen, Quinnipiac University and Marquette are tied up 5-5. All of a sudden, I mean, we're in an essential 0-0, right? Now it's going to come down to, can Smekcledorf win this and take the lead, or is Mr. Purple going to be able to make the 2-0 comeback? It really could go either way. There's plenty of time.
Yeah, certainly. And I'm going to be expecting a lot from this sort of back-and-forth gameplay. Definitely very explosive so far, for sure.
Very much so indeed, and that's something to keep an eye on. That, you know, Smekcledorf wins that, but kind of just barely. I think vibing around 120% on final stock. So maybe if Mr. Purple's able to change maybe just one small thing up, they could really flip the fight on its head. We're gonna be going all the way to Pokemon Stadium 2. Fun fact: this is the third matchup in a row where we've gone Smashville into PS2. So that's fun.
It's a little commonality there.
Yeah, a little bit of these teams must have maps in mind that they want to choose. Who knows? Maybe they're just gentlemening to both of them, but I don't think they are because we have that wonderful demographic, that wonderful graphic, regular graphic, not demographic, regular graphic here off to our right side. So definitely something to keep an eye on. That's, you know what? I guess. I don't know, that's to my right, to my left, so I'm confused. Everything's mirrored. Anyway, we're going to be onto that PS2, and I'm excited to see a lot of what comes out of this. There's a little bit more platform gameplay, and I feel like we're going to see Smekcledorf with a mild disadvantage for that. I don't think it's going to be huge, especially if they're able to utilize the platforms a little bit more consistently, but I feel like Mr. Purple could projectile spam from them for at least a little while.
2, 1, go!
Yeah, most definitely. And we're going to see how much Mr. Purple takes advantage of that sort of projectile spam. And as you say that, or as you reference it, we open up a game with the PK Fire. But Smekcledorf being self-aware about it and not being intimidated by it.
I'm going to try to commit that dare early on as well, trying to find some early rack-up damage. While the dare doesn't connect, 46% more damage does. So, I mean, that's definitely a good turnaround. Smekcledorf only sitting at 30%. And honestly, what a fun name. Completely unrelated to the fight. What a fun name, Smekcledorf. That's a good one. One of my all-stars. And now it looks like we saw the PK Fire into the bat, a very common combo coming out from these Nest players because you do get stunned kind of in place while you're getting ripped up by that PK Fire. Looks like it's not going to be able to find any kills quite yet. Already 107% online for Smekcledorf. Mr. Purple looking for an early stock.
Already almost got that stock with that second hit of the down smash, but not quite going to take. Ooh!
Yeah, looks like we saw a very quick roll through that forward smash, trying to get out of there in time. Grab into back throw on ledge. We'll get rid of that Ganondorf stock super early on, a little over a minute off the clock. Mr. Purple now sitting at 93% of their first stock. Every single hit is extra credit for them, and they want to get as much extra credit as possible. Oh, just kidding. They get literally 0% extra credit.
All right. Good rising fares, getting solid 37%.
Alright, so actually going to get a lot of extra damage early on. Still sitting at 0%. Already having Smekcledorf up to 71. A good look, that kick, that single boot, going to be able to make it through. That wizard kick, able to try and a little bit of more damage, but PK Fire does stop it right in its tracks. 74 up to 66.
No
and the
way!
wizard foot again!
Oh my
Smekcledorf
god!
with the double there, able to find that elimination again, relying very much on the wizard's foot. But I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It is clearly working out.
Yeah, most certainly. I'm like 90% sure that was a 0 to death.
Oh, somebody clip it. I've been thinking about a 0 to death for like 3 weeks. I have not seen one in so long. Somebody clip that, please. Somebody please confirm if that was a 0 to death. I really hope it was, and I didn't even notice. I've been looking for one for so long. Smekcledorf almost gets stuck under stage there, but just barely able to make it back out. PK Thunder gonna catch him in the air, but not quite out far enough. Probably just that grab back throw. I mean, that'll probably get him at any point on stage here, except maybe exact mid-stage. Want to play a ledge. Looks like we're gonna be moving in. That dash attack able to find some more value. Possibly looking for a PK Thunder off stage. I'm saying it, grab back throw, right? We've seen that 100 times, but no, go ahead and full recover into the rolling cannon and just send him into the blast zone across stage there.
These are both finishing each other's stocks in like the most explosive way.
They really are.
PK Thunder too, or PK Rocket, I should say.
Yeah, it looks like Mr. Purple on 90% on that final stock. Smekcledorf only 33%. This is, honestly, even if this ends in favor of Smekcledorf, a 2-0, like this has been so close between these two. Not gonna let that happen twice. We saw the dodge come through there from Mr. Purple. Like, you can kind of a fool me once situation. He will not be fooled twice by that matchup. A 15% difference between the two of them, but Smekcledorf might be able to find a kill pretty soon here.
Already, Mr. Purple at the edge. Ooh, manages to get the side beat, but instead goes for rising grab. I thought he was gonna grab as well.
Yeah, I thought he was going to grab in a back throw there. That would have been a death sentence. That would have been a round win for Mr. Purple, but for whatever reason, chooses not to. Smekcledorf relying on those invincibility frames. Going to go for the up air as well. Just cannot find the kill they're looking for. 109 to 126. I mean, we are just hits away from the end of this.
Yeah, that is correct. Sets it off with the nair. Let's see, we're gonna see a tilt. No, just keeping it aerial based.
This is so fascinating. They're both using like every move except their kill confirms. We see the Wizard's Foot coming out again from Smekcledorf, but they are so... like, they just want to be explosive, it seems. Goes for the boot there, but no. Able to find the kill onto Mr. Purple. 3 minutes almost exactly left on the clock there, so... that was close, but Smekcledorf able to find that victory.
Yeah, that was a great clutch from Smekcledorf.
Somebody's got to break this 2-0 curse. That's 3 2-0s in a row, and that's going to give Marquette a pretty comfortable lead early on here. Oh, the double kick again. We saw that earlier today where the first kick misses and the second hit does not.
I did want to see if there was a 0 to death at some point. I'm not too sure if there was.
I hope there was. That is very neat.
All right. Oh, it was like a 16 to death.
Okay, so almost a 0 to death. Yeah, okay, almost. It was like a 16 to death. Had the Nest not gotten off a PK fire, that would have been a 0 to death, I think. But, all right, still pretty impressive. Still pretty impressive. Credit where credit is due. Yeah, it's credit where credit is due. Still pretty hype.